Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. I am Manasa, studying in Vasireddy Venkatadri Institute of Technology in the stream of Information Technology. Almost everyone, or to be in particular, almost every college student know about football, right? We have few players in the game and they pass the ball or kick the ball to score a goal. In this video, we have few famous football players Ronaldo, Messi, and Zlatan. And all these stars are warming up for a football game. So, first, Ronaldo gets the ball and passes it to the Zlatan. Zlatan then passes the ball to Messi. And then Messi passes the ball to Zlatan and many such passes are exchanged. Now, it was pretty easy to explain this diagrammatically. But what if I wanted to explain this to a computer? The computer will not understand diagrams. So, we make a small table on the right with 3 rows and 3 columns. We can have Ronaldo, Messi, and Zlatan as rows. And to know who the ball was passed to, we have Ronaldo, Messi, and Zlatan as columns. Let's assume the players can't pass the ball to themselves. So these three elements will be 0. There is one arrow going from R towards M. So we write a 1 here. And there's just one pass from Ronaldo to Zlatan. Similarly, we fill the rest of the slots. What we see here is nothing but a matrix. It is nothing but an array of elements, something which a computer can decode. Adding up all the numbers here will give us the total number of passes. So, we can say that matrix is nothing but an array of elements and the elements in the matrix are arranged in the form of rows and columns. So that is a matrix. But when we are in the initial state of learning matrices, we might do not know the use of a matrix. There are a plenty of applications which use matrices. One among them is cryptography, encryption and decryption of message codes. A message is made as a sequence of numbers in a binary format for communication and it follows code theory for solving. Hence, with the help of matrices, those equations are solved. With these encryptions and decryptions only, internet functions are working and even banks could work with transmission of sensitive and private data. Encryption is a transformation of data into some unreadable form. Its purpose is to ensure privacy. Decryption is the reverse of encryption. Encryption and decryption require the use of some secret information, usually referred to as a key. Depending on the encryption mechanism used, the same key might be used for both encryption and decryption, while for other mechanisms, the keys used for encryption and decryption might be different. So, how does this encryption and decryption works? So first here message to be sent is prepared to negotiate and we have an encoding matrix. We assign a number for each letter of the alphabet such that A is 1, B is 2 and so on. Also we assign the number 27 to space between two words. Since we are using a 3 by 3 matrix, we break the enumerated message above into a sequence of 3 by 1 vectors. Note that it was necessary to add a space at the end of the message to complete the last vector. We encode the message by multiplying each of the above vectors by encoding the matrix. We represent the above vectors as columns of a matrix and perform its matrix multiplication with encoding matrix. Then we get a particular matrix as shown in the figure and the columns of this matrix give the encoded message. So here the encoding is completed and the message transmitted is in a linear form. And then to decode the message, the receiver writes the string as a sequence of 3 by 1 column matrices and repeats the technique using the inverse of encoding matrix. The inverse of this encoding matrix is the decoding matrix. To decode the message, perform the matrix multiplication. and then a matrix is obtained. The columns of this matrix written in linear form give the original message, and then we'll get the required message.